Hello, my name is Jennifer Bream, and I'm a member of the Bereavement Ministry of Mary, Mother of the Redeemer, and St. Stanislaus churches in Lansdale, Pennsylvania. Today I would like to share a reflection which focuses on the grief of loss that Jesus experienced with the death of his friend Lazarus. It is important for us to remember that Jesus was fully human and fully divine. This means that he was able to share in the myriad of emotions that we do, including sadness and frustration. But in this encounter, which we will hear, he also shows us his divinity and ultimately provides a vision of hope. The reading is from the Holy Gospel according to John. Many Jews had come to Martha and Mary to comfort them about their brother. When Martha heard that Jesus was coming, she went to meet him. Mary remained sitting in the house. Martha said to Jesus, "Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died. But even now I know that God will grant whatever you ask of him." Jesus said to her, "Your brother will rise again." Martha said, "I know he will rise again at the resurrection on the last day." Jesus said, "I am the resurrection. Anyone who believes in me, even though that person dies, will live. And whoever lives and believes in me will never die. Do you believe this?" "Yes, Lord," she said. "I believe that you are the Christ, the Son of God, the one who was to come into this world." When she had said this, she went and called her sister Mary, saying in a low voice, "The Master here wants to see you." Hearing this, Mary got up quickly and went to him. Jesus had not yet come into the village. He was still at the place where Martha had met him. When the Jews who were in the house comforting Mary saw her get up so quickly and go out, they followed her, thinking that she was going to the tomb to weep there. Mary went to Jesus, and as soon as she saw him, she threw herself at his feet, saying, "Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died." At the sight of her tears and those of the Jews who had come with her, Jesus was greatly distressed and said with a profound sigh, "Where have you put him?" They said, "Lord, come and see." Jesus wept. And the Jews said, "See how much he loved him." But there were some who remarked, "He opened the eyes of a blind man. Could he not have prevented this man's death?" Sighing again, Jesus reached the tomb. It was a cave with a stone to close the opening. Jesus said, "Take the stone away." Martha, the dead man's sister, said to him, "Lord, by now he will smell. This is the 4th day since he died." Jesus replied, "Have I not told you that if you believe, you will see the glory of God?" So they took the stone away. Then Jesus lifted up his eyes and said, "Father, I thank you for hearing my prayer. I myself knew that you hear me always, but I speak for the sake of all these who are standing around me, so that they may believe it was you who sent me." When he had said this, he cried in a loud voice, "Lazarus, come out." The dead man came out, his feet and hands bound with strips of material, and a cloth over his face. Jesus said to them, "Unbind him, let him go free." Now let us offer the following intercessions, taken from the evening prayers in the Magnificat. The response is, You are compassion and love. You loved Martha, Mary, and her brother Lazarus as true friends. Send friends to the lonely, the aging, the abandoned, and the institutionalized. You are compassion and love. You wept at the news of Lazarus' death. Console those who mourn the loss of a loved one. You are compassion and love. You invited Martha to put her faith in you. Grant the gift of faith to those for whom death is a stumbling block to belief. You are compassion and love. You raised Lazarus from the dead. Raise to glory all our beloved dead. You are compassion and love.